Shabbat Shalom, everyone, from Federation and the entire Jewish community. It's a very special Torah portion this week, Parashat Vaera. We begin with the 10 plagues, which ultimately heralds the exodus of the Jewish people from Egypt. The first 3 plagues are unique to the other 7, and that is, every single plague was brought by Moses, but each time it was done with Moses' staff. The first 3 plagues, God tells Moses, do not use your staff, but hand it to your brother Aaron, who will hit the water and hit the earth for you. It says in the Torah like this, Vayomer Hashem Moshe, Emor el Aaron kach matcho unetei yadcha mimei Mitzrayim. Take your staff and with your hand and put it onto the water of Egypt, on the Arosam, Ayareim, on the rivers and on their beds. And the question is, why not Moses? Why doesn't Moses hit the water? Why Aaron? And the answer, the Lubavitcher Rebbe explains, is that Moses was saved by the water. Moses was put into the water, remember, when he was a little baby. All Jewish boys were destined to be killed, but Moses, his sister, put him into a basket onto the water, and it was on the water that he floated to the daughter of Batya, who adopted him and brought him into the king's palace. Later on, it's the earth that saves Moses. When Moses sees another Egyptian hitting on a Jew, and he kills him, ultimately that's why he has to run away to Midian, he buries him in the earth. And so the earth and the water both save Moses' life. And therefore, he couldn't hit the water or the earth in order to begin the plague. Imagine this, water and the earth was hit 80 years, Moses is 80 years old right now. The water was when he was a baby, the earth when he was a young adult. And so we're talking about 80 and 65 years prior that a favor was done, and therefore Moses wouldn't hit the water. Water and earth don't have any feelings. It's not like it's even an animal or a plant. Nevertheless, Moses shows this gratitude. God tells Moses, teach something very powerful, how careful we have to be in order to make sure that we have gratitude to the people that helped us. And even the people that helped us, and we don't realize it, or even the people that helped us, and they really didn't do much. You know, if it's something unique about the water, that the water itself didn't do anything. It wasn't like God said to the water, you need a split, like the splitting of a sea, which was totally against its nature when the Jewish people came through it. The water did nothing. Moses' sister placed them on the water and they floated. Just that was the natural order of water. Nevertheless, even then Moses tells us, when somebody does something for you, and even may have been not out of character for them, or may have not been something special for them, nevertheless for you is very unique. For you is so special. And we always have to remember to have gratitude. And therefore God tells Moses, as the Talmud says, do not throw rocks into the well which gives you water, that you always have to make sure that we remember the people that help us. So many times in life which we forget, and we think about things and we pass by time, and it only happens much later on that we think back and we say, wow, this person helped me. You know what? I never did anything for him. I never even thanked him. Pick up the phone and say thank you. This is a very unique time in our history, if we want to say that we've have been very much about the individual. It's the last 12 months, or at this point, the 10 months, has really been about making a better me. Individually, taking care of myself, I'm home, taking care of my family, separating, and that was required ultimately, which usually we're in a much more communal setting, and even though we've done many things virtually, but out of being in community, we were really taking care of ourselves. But now is a special time. This Torah portion reminds us, think about someone who's done something for you. Think about someone that may have done something for you, which didn't even think about it. Just like the water, which was its natural order, just to let it float, that may have done something for you, may have told you something nice, and that changed your day. Pick up the phone, give them a call, and make this world a better place. And if we do that, we show the ultimate gratitude, like Moses does to the water, we'll see great blessings as Moses brings on the 10 plagues. And we have the ultimate blessing with very soon a time of peace and security and prosperity for all Jewish people, and the health to the entire world with the coming of Mashiach very soon in our days. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and looking forward to joining and being and having gratitude all together very soon.